Open-handed playing isn't a new concept, but I think it's often misunderstood. Now, the basic idea of open-handed playing is not necessarily to play the hi-hats with your left hand, although this does in part contribute to what open-handed playing is. The main idea of open-handed playing is basically to change the sticking or the form of whatever you are playing so that your hands don't cross ever. Now, this isn't an all or nothing way of playing either. You can play a groove open-handed, and when you go to the fill you can play in a crossed or a closed format again. Just like with the molar technique or with the heel toe technique, these are small ideas that help you in your playing. It's not you always have to play molar or you always have to play heel toe, but they are tools that for specific sounds might sound better, or specific styles it might sound better if you play this way instead of another way. Okay, so let's look at some of the advantages of playing open-handed. Firstly, you will become more ambidextrous. Secondly, your lead hand will be free to play more intricate patterns than it was able to in the past. And thirdly, your volume across the entire drum kit will be more even, as you're now training both hands equally, and your snare hand is also gaining a lot more height, so you're not restricted to volume there anymore. The only disadvantages I can think of playing open-handed, firstly would be is you're going to have to relearn a lot of what you have been doing since you've been playing. This may take up to half the time that you have been playing already to properly relearn and to play open. The other thing is, some people think it looks silly if you play open-handed as opposed to playing closed or crossed. To start playing open-handed, you don't necessarily need specific exercises to strengthen your left hand, although there are a lot of good exercises available for you. I feel the best way to start playing open is to simply start playing open. As you did with your right hand, training came naturally over the years you learned playing. So what do? Start with the first fill or the first groove you ever learned and play it open. And then from there progress upwards as you did in your normal career. Obviously, your left hand will go much faster than your right hand because you already have a basic idea of what your hands are supposed to do. All you have to do is get your body to work along. If you've gotten past that part, start using the ostinatos you normally use for your right hand or your cymbal timekeeper and start working them with the left hand. Then if you play with a band or there are certain things you normally play these things open-handed. Just remember to don't try them as soon as you start playing open, but start developing your left hand first so you gain confidence and you gain some skill and coordination in the process. Just remember that, as with all areas of your playing, you should always strive to be comfortable and to get the best sound from the drum. Now, this may take months or even years of practice, and it does involve learning new things, and it does involve a lot of hard work. But just remember to stay dedicated, keep on practicing, and eventually you will see fruit from all this practice.